Dominate your mind and never feel exhausted again. Stoicism. You find yourself feeling drained, overwhelmed by the chaos around you. In the midst of this turmoil, the Stoic principle of controlling your mind shines through. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This powerful notion speaks volumes. About your daily struggles with stress and fatigue. Imagine you're at work, faced with an insurmountable pile of tasks. Your colleague, visibly stressed, snaps at you over a minor mistake. The tension in the air feels thick, and your immediate response is to feel the weight of his frustration. You sense your energy draining as anxiety creeps in. However, what if instead you paused? You take a deep breath, and rather than reacting, you remember that you have the power to choose your response. What if you decide to reflect rather than react? This is where Stoicism comes into play. Instead of allowing external chaos to dictate your emotional state, you focus on what you can control: your thoughts, your reactions. Can you remember a time you let external circumstances dictate how you felt? How did it affect your day? As you take a moment to regain your composure, you notice how your shoulders relax and your breath deepens. You acknowledge the challenge, yet you refuse to let it overwhelm you. You calmly address your colleague, suggesting a solution to the mistake instead of letting the frustration linger. This choice transforms not just your experience, but also alters the atmosphere around you. Reflect on your feelings. Are your reactions often automatic, governed by stress? How much energy might you reclaim if you consciously chose your response? In these moments of reflection, the strength of Stoicism becomes apparent. It's about mastering your mind to navigate life's complexities with clarity. Now, think about how you can practice this principle in the next 24 hours. What small moments can you seize to exercise control over your reactions? Perhaps it's during your commute, an interaction with a family member, or even a social media post that upsets you. Each moment is an opportunity to shift your mindset and dominate your mind. Before you put this Stoic teaching into practice, I need to give you an important heads up. Many subscribers have reported that YouTube unsubscribed them without warning. Check the red button below to make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. I don't want you to miss any Stoic lesson coming up. And since you're here, smash that powerful like. It helps me a lot with the algorithm. Tell me in the comments, which city are you watching from? I love getting to know every amazing person who's part of this community. Your participation makes all the difference. Let's interact. In the whirlwind of daily life, moments of stillness can feel elusive. But here's where you can truly grasp the essence of Stoicism. It's not just about controlling your reactions. It's about embracing the chaos and finding strength within it. Picture this: you're stuck in traffic, late to an important meeting. The frustration bubbles up, your heart races, your breath quickens. But what if you paused? What if you allowed the moment to wash over you instead of fighting it? Right there, in that car, you can employ a Stoic perspective. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality, said Seneca. Reflect on that. Think about how many scenarios we conjure, filled with dread and anxiety. The reality of being late may only be a minor inconvenience, yet your mind spins into a frenzy. Take a deep breath. Notice how your grip on the steering wheel relaxes. This is the moment to reclaim your peace. Instead of allowing the situation to simmer into anger, shift your focus. What can you do right now? Perhaps listen to a calming podcast, or simply take this time for mindfulness. The outside world may be chaotic, but within you lies a sanctuary. Now, consider your interactions. Think about a recent exchange that left you feeling tense. Did you allow someone else's mood to dictate your own? This is a common trap. The truth is, the only power you truly have is over your own emotions and reactions. As we navigate these daily encounters, remember that no man is free who is not master of himself. Can you start mastering yourself today? What tools can you use to enhance your self-awareness in stressful moments? When you confront challenges, ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, release it. Freeing yourself from the weight of external circumstances opens a world of clarity. It allows you to move forward with intention. Let's return to the workplace. Imagine the deadlines looming and the pressure building. Those mounting tasks can provoke a sense of suffocation. But instead of letting that anxiety take the lead, reflect. What action can you take that aligns with your values? What tasks contribute to your purpose? Amid the chaos, reclaim your focus. Write a simple list of priorities, breathing through the process. Notice how lightness returns with clarity. Where do you find yourself feeling overwhelmed? Acknowledge it. Is it with family, friends, or even in isolation? Allow these feelings to surface without rushing to bury them. By facing your emotions openly, you dismantle their power over you. What if you embraced discomfort as part of growth? Imagine turning anxiety into anticipation. As you close this thought, I invite you to examine your next interactions and experiences. Each moment is a canvas for your thoughts and responses. How will you choose to express yourself? With more awareness, each reaction becomes a chance to practice Stoicism and emerge stronger. Remember, control what lies within you and watch how the world unfolds with new clarity. What small change can you implement today to foster this mindset? As you step into your day, remember that each moment carries an opportunity. It's easy to get lost in routines, but what if you approached every experience with a stoic lens? Think about it. How might your perception of daily tasks change? Let's start with the small things. When you wake up, how do you feel? Is it a rush to get going? Or do you take a moment to breathe? Imagine sipping your morning coffee, feeling the warmth of the cup in your hands. Instead of letting thoughts scatter, savor that moment. This is your time to set intentions for the day. What do you want to focus on when the world gets hectic? Now, throughout your day, keep an eye on your thoughts. It's all about awareness. When you encounter a roadblock, whether it's a rude comment or a missed deadline, pause. Instead of reacting immediately, ask yourself, what part of this can I control? Picture a time when someone cut you off in traffic. Maybe you felt a surge of frustration, but what if in that instant you remembered you cannot control other drivers? You can only control your emotions. Finding peace in this realization can be liberating. Instead of letting that annoyance grow, take a breath and shift your focus. What can you learn from this situation? It might be a lesson in patience or the importance of staying calm amidst chaos. Now, let's explore those moments at work again. You have a project with tight deadlines and the pressure builds. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and stressed, isn't it? Instead of succumbing to that pressure, identify the steps you can take. Make a list. Start with what must be done today. Break tasks down into bite-sized pieces. Completing one small task can create a sense of achievement. Feel that boost? It's the power of small victories. When you're in that space of anxiety, remember Seneca's wisdom. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Are you preparing for your goals or waiting for a lucky break? Next, let's talk about interactions again. They can be tricky. People's emotions can rub off on you, and it's natural to feel affected. How often do you find yourself feeling anxious after a heated conversation? Instead of absorbing that energy, try to observe. Recognize that you have the ability to separate their feelings from your own. Ask yourself, what is my role in this interaction? This question can help you maintain clarity. If someone is upset, it doesn't have to be your burden to carry. You can offer support or a listening ear without diving into their emotional storm. When you practice this, you strengthen your ability to control your reactions. And remember, no one is perfect. You might slip and let stress get to you, but that's part of the journey. At the end of the day, take a moment for reflection. What went well today? What challenged you? How did you respond? Each day presents a blank canvas. How will you paint it tomorrow? As you prepare for the next day, ask yourself this: what small change can I commit to today that aligns with my values and goals? This simple question can help pave the path ahead. The world can be chaotic, but within you lies the power to find calm. Embrace it. Practice it, and let it guide you. Keep pushing for that mastery over your mind and watch the transformation unfold. What will you choose today to live more stoically? As you wake up to a new day, let's take a moment to check in with ourselves. How do you feel today? Are you ready to embrace whatever life throws your way? It's important to start each day with a clean slate, free from yesterday's worries. This is your chance to choose your mindset. Take a deep breath. Focus on the simplicity of the moment. You have power over how you respond to the day ahead. A Stoic perspective encourages us to recognize that every experience is a choice. Whether it's a challenging task at work or a conversation with a friend, remember that your reaction is in your hands. Think about how common it is for our minds to race. We often caught ourselves thinking about everything that needs to be done, the deadlines we have to meet, or the expectations others have of us. This can create a heavy burden. But what if you chose to let go of that pressure? What if you simply focused on the task at hand? You might find yourself in a situation where deadlines approach. It's easy to feel that stress creeping in. Instead of allowing panic to set in, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what's the most important thing I can do right now? This could be tackling the most pressing task, or maybe taking a break to clear your mind. Either way, it's about staying present. During the day, you will encounter distractions. People might interrupt, or unexpected issues may arise. This is life happening. The key is to not let these moments pull you from your center. Try to remain calm and ground yourself in the present. Focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, then exhale slowly. With each breath, Envision your stress evaporating. Now let's imagine a conversation. Maybe a friend or coworker shares their frustrations with you. Their emotions are palpable, and it's easy to feel the weight of their feelings. In these moments, remember that you don't have to take on their energy. You can listen and support them without losing your balance. Ask yourself, how can I respond kindly but firmly? You can validate their feelings while maintaining your emotional space. I understand you're feeling overwhelmed right now. Let's figure this out together. By approaching the interaction with compassion and clarity, you not only help them, but also stay grounded in your own principles. As you progress through your day, recognize the moments where you feel anxious or pressured. Rather than shying away from these feelings, lean into them. Acknowledge that discomfort often leads to growth. Each challenge is an opportunity to practice your stoic mindset. At the end of the day, set aside a few minutes to reflect. What worked well? What didn't? How did you handle stressful situations? This practice of reflection helps you learn and grow. Every day is a new lesson. With time, you will notice your resilience strengthen. Now, as you prepare for tomorrow, think about a small change you can implement. Maybe it's setting aside time for mindfulness, or simply committing to taking deep breaths when faced with challenges. These adjustments, though small, can create ripples of positive change in your life. Remember, it's all about progress, not perfection. Each day, you have the chance to choose how you respond. Embrace this power and watch your experiences transform. You're on a journey to mastering your mind, and it all starts with the choices you make today. What will you choose? As you wake up today, remember this: every moment offers a fresh start. Picture the sun rising, bringing light to your surroundings. It's a new opportunity to practice Stoicism and to connect with yourself. How did you feel when you opened your eyes? Maybe a bit groggy, or perhaps refreshed? Whatever it was, acknowledge it. Don't rush to shake off the sleepiness. Instead, embrace it. Take a few moments to breathe deeply. Notice how your body feels as you prepare to take on the day. Think of your daily tasks like waves in the ocean. Some days, the waves are gentle, and other days, they crash all around you. It's easy to get swept away by them, but with practice, you can. Learn to ride those waves rather than be pulled under. As you move through your morning, consider your mindset. When you're brushing your teeth or sipping coffee, ask yourself, what's my intention for today? This simple question can anchor you as you face small challenges. Imagine stepping into your work environment. It might be buzzing with activity or quietly intense. Notice the energy in the room. Do you feel excitement or tension? Often, the energy can affect how we feel. But remember, it's within your control to manage how you respond. Picture someone at work who is stressed. Maybe they're tapping their pen, shuffling papers, or snapping at colleagues. Instead of absorbing their anxiety, take a step back. You don't have to let their emotions seep into your own. Reflect on how you can maintain your calm amidst the storm. One effective tool in these moments is to practice gratitude. Take a few seconds to think about something you're thankful for. It could be a supportive coworker, a moment of silence, or even the delicious breakfast you enjoyed. Shifting your focus to gratitude can help ground you and shift your mood. Throughout your day, pause when stress arises. Whether you're faced with a frustrating email or a demanding deadline, take a breath. Ask, what's within my control? And focus on that. Maybe it's about writing a response that addresses the issue calmly. Maybe it's about prioritizing your workload based on urgency. Consider a simple technique, the 3-minute rule. When faced with a challenge, give yourself 3 minutes to think before responding. Use this time to breathe, reflect, and gather your thoughts. By doing this, you anchor yourself in the present and avoid knee-jerk reactions that can spiral into unnecessarily heightened anxieties. At lunch, take some time for yourself. Whether it's a walk outside or a few minutes of quiet, this is your moment. Reflect on how you've navigated the day so far. Have you faced challenges with patience? Remember, every interaction is a chance to practice your Stoic principles. Think back to a recent conversation that felt heavy. Did you let it affect your mood? If so, it's okay. This is how we learn. Next time, remind yourself that their feelings don't have to become yours. You can offer support while still standing firm in your own emotional space. As the day winds down, take time for reflection again. What went well today? What did you learn about your reactions? Each experience is a step toward mastery. Now prepare for tomorrow. Ask yourself, what small change can I make to continue this journey? Can I dedicate 10 minutes to mindfulness? Or perhaps practice gratitude every morning? These little adjustments can lead to significant growth over time. Remember, it's not about being perfect. Every effort counts. You're doing well just by being aware and open to growth. Enjoy this journey of mastering your mind, one day at a time. What will you choose to focus on tomorrow? As the sun dipped below the horizon, coloring the sky with hues of orange and pink, Alex took a moment to breathe. After weeks of navigating pressure at work and managing personal relationships drenched in emotion, he finally felt a shift inside. The principles of Stoicism he had been exploring were beginning to take root. Earlier that day, everything seemed to converge at once. The looming deadline for the project was a constant weight on his chest. Colleagues barked orders, and frustrations echoed in the office. It would have been easy to crumble under it all, yet something inside him sparked. He remembered Epictetus and his teachings about choice. This time, he chose to pause. Instead of getting sucked into the chaos, Alex took a quiet moment at his desk. He closed his eyes, inhaled deeply, and pictured the storm raging outside. "What's in my control?" he asked himself. He let his breath flow even more easily, as if releasing the stress from his body. He noticed a sense of calm beginning to wash over him. In the face of his colleagues snapping, he reflected before reacting. "I understand the pressure we're all under, but we can work through this together." His voice was steady, inviting collaboration instead of resentment. The shift in tone was palpable. The atmosphere lightened a touch as mutual respect made its way back into the conversation. Later in the day, as he dealt with another overwhelming situation, Alex caught himself before panic set in. Traffic was heavy and he was running late to an important meeting. Instead of letting frustration bubble over, he recalled Seneca's words. He relaxed his grip on the steering wheel, and rather than allowing himself to spiral, he chose to listen to a podcast that had been gathering virtual dust on his phone. By the time he arrived, his mind was clearer. He walked into the conference room, greeted by a few curious glances. Instead of defaulting to anxiety, he shared his insights calmly. The meeting turned into a space for collective brainstorming, where his ideas gained traction. The energy shifted to one of possibility, and together they crafted solutions that felt realistic and achievable. As the day wound down, Alex took time to reflect. He realized that every stressful moment turned into a victoriously calm response was a win. Each instance of applying Stoicism unveiled more clarity, transforming stress into growth opportunities. He noted down his thoughts in a small journal, an act that became a cherished part of his routine. At home, he donned the role of a supportive friend. His phone buzzed. A message from Amanda popped up. She was having a tough time with her family. Instead of absorbing her worries, Alex chose to listen kindly, setting emotional boundaries. "I understand this is hard, but your feelings don't define me. How can I support you?" This approach grounded him further, enhancing his own emotional clarity while helping her feel seen. That night, as he laid in bed, Alex felt satisfaction wash over him. Not just from navigating the day, but from the growth he witnessed within himself. He had started to live his Stoicism, stepping beyond the confines of his reactions and embracing a newfound authenticity. With each passing day, he began to understand. The beauty of Stoicism didn't lie in suppressing emotions, but in mastering responses to them. It was about finding peace amidst chaos, clarity amidst noise, and strength within vulnerability. Reflecting on all that had transpired, he formulated a small plan for the upcoming week. He would practice gratitude, mindfulness, and a deepening awareness of his reactions. If he could turn his challenges into chances for practice, he could continue on this path to mastery. As sleep began to take him gently, the last thought lingered in his mind. Tomorrow, he would rise ready to embrace every moment. Through Stoicism, he had transformed chaos into a canvas for growth. Do you want to keep advancing on the path to serenity? Subscribe now to the channel to receive the next Stoic reflections firsthand. Click like if this content helped you grow. In the comments, share the biggest insight you took away. Your experience may inspire other seekers. And don't hoard wisdom. Send this to at least 3 friends who need inner balance.